Number 25, the most crowded street, Oxford Street in London. With over 200 million people bustling along its shop fronts every year, some parts have even had to be reconstructed to accommodate more foot traffic. Number 24, the most crowded country, Monaco. It's less than 1 square mile and has over 30,000 people. Number 23, the most crowded train, India. The picture says it all. Number 22, the most crowded beach, China. It can be hard to see the waterline at Qingdao Huiquan Beach sometimes. Number 21, the most crowded island, Santa Cruz de Islote. Just off the coast of Colombia, this island has a population density of 124,000 people per square mile. Number 20, the most crowded cemetery, London. In London's largest cemetery, authorities are asking people if they wouldn't mind sharing graves. Number 19, the most crowded intersection, Shibuya Crossing. Found in Tokyo, over 2.5 million people cross its white stripes every day. Number 18, the most crowded prison, Kresty Prison. Found in Russia, this prison was built for 3,000 inmates but holds 10,000. Number 17, the most crowded McDonald's, Moscow. That's right, a McDonald's in Pushkin Square has long been the busiest in the world, serving over 40,000 customers every day. Number 16, the most crowded city, Manila in the Philippines. It's almost 4 times as crowded as New York City. Number 15, the most crowded trauma hospital, Camp Bastion. Located on a British military base in the middle of the Afghan desert, this hospital has been one of the busiest on Earth in the last few years. Number 14, the most crowded highway, Kings Highway 401. With over 500,000 cars shuttling back and forth every day, this stretch of road from Windsor to Quebec is one of the busiest in the world. Number 13, the most crowded tourist attraction, Times Square. Sometimes called the crossroads of the world, it's the most visited place on Earth with nearly 40 million people passing through every year. Number 12, the most crowded shopping center, the Mall of America. Found near the Twin Cities in Minnesota, this mall receives nearly 40 million people every year. Number 11, the most crowded subway, in Tokyo. Yes, there are actually people paid to shove passengers on board. Number 10, the most crowded stadium, Maracana. This stadium, found in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, set the world record for stadium attendance with nearly 250,000 spectators. Number 9, the most crowded pool, Tokyo Summerland. There's not much free space to be found here. Number 8, the most crowded escalator, also in Tokyo. The city is so crowded that not long ago, one of its escalators came to a grinding halt and started moving backwards. People began piling up at the bottom, and some even had to go to the hospital. Number 7, the most crowded airport, Hartsfield-Jackson in Atlanta. It has over 90 million passengers pass through its gates every year. Number 6, the most crowded waterway, the Panama Canal. Designed to handle 80 million tons of cargo annually, it now handles 300 million. Number 5, the most crowded bridge, the George Washington Bridge in New York. This bridge is so busy that it has 2 levels and 14 lanes. Number 4, the most crowded hotel, again in Tokyo. Japan's space-conserving capsule inns are more accommodating than they look. Number 3, the most crowded parking lot, in China. Just south of Chengdu, you'll find this tiny yet overstuffed parking lot. In spite of the ridiculous congestion, locals claim that in the past year there's only been 1 scrape. Number 2, the most crowded extraterrestrial location, the International Space Station. For now, it's the only inhabited extraterrestrial location, so there really isn't much competition in this category. And number 1, the most crowded place regardless of category, Mongkok Commercial and Residential District. Found in Hong Kong, this place has over 340,000 people per square mile.
If you liked the video you just saw, then feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel by using the orange button in the top right. And don't forget to go check out our website at list25.com for more awesome lists.